Hello YouTubers! Tommy here again from Overland Transportation System with another video. This time it's a how I do video on cleaning used flex track for reuse. Alright, let's turn the camera around and get right to it. Okay everybody, what you can see here is a bin of water with used flex track down in there. This track obviously has already been removed from the layout using a spray bottle of water and a putty knife to loosen it up. And what this track was held down with was Woodland Scenics rubber base under the track, and it was held down with caulking and also some white glue and alcohol to hold the ballast down. So let's reach in here and get a real nasty one. Alright, yeah, look at this one. Okay, this will be our subject matter for now, and the first step we got to do is take it over to the trash can and peel off what's loose here to begin cleaning. Alrighty, so we go over to the trash can. The first thing we're going to do is take all the loose stuff that's been softened by the water. We want to peel all of that off first. Yeah, look at, here we go. This is going to be a good one to demonstrate how we need to clean this track. Alright, so this here's the Woodland Scenics rubber sub-road bed. Here's some loose ballast that was held down by diluted wood glue. Alright, we've got it somewhat cleaned off. So now I take and I work it a little bit with the flex. Okay. And then I just bang it on here flat so I don't kink it or bend it. But this just gets rid of some of the loose ballast to begin with. Alrighty, now we're going to take it over to the bench and start working on it. Okay, I've got the camera held by my trusty assistant Jan, and she's going to be my camera woman. Alright, let's go over here and start filming, working on this. Okay, come forward here, Jan. Make sure we get a nice close-up. I've got two brushes that I use. I use a steel bristle brush and a brass one. And the first one I start with is the brass. And the first thing I do is run down the top of the track to break loose any ballast from the rail ties and the rail webs. And so this just takes a couple minutes to run down through here and do this. We're gonna do it in real-time video so you can see just what's involved. It's not that this is the best way or the only way, but this is the how I do video. This method seems to work fine for me. All right. Now, we ran down for the first time through the top. Flip it over. And now comes the labor-intensive part, where you have to really kind of scrub on this. Now this is, for the most part, this here is rubber caulking. So it's going to be kind of stubborn. But as you can see, the brass brush is kind of scrubbing it off the back of the rail ties, breaking it free. And we will go through this flip-flop method probably 2 times to get it nice and clean. And if it's real stubborn, like I can see some pieces, at that point we'll use the steel bristle brush. But right now I'm sticking with the brass, and I'm just giving it a first time roughing up. You want to be careful, even though it seems I'm pretty aggressive on this. I'm making sure that I don't kink or bend the track. I'm keeping my one hand pretty close for flex, the other hand just kind of scrubbing it away. I'm going to turn it around, and where it's real stubborn, I'm going to switch now to this steel bristle brush. We just kind of want to go across the ties a little bit, back and forth, kind of like brushing teeth. And we just want to break that caulking free from these rail ties. Main thing we want to do is get the back clean. Even if we don't get all of it off, if it's nice and clean and flat, we won't have a lump in the track upon reuse. You can see that cleaning up fairly well now. switch hands. Get in there. Sometimes I actually take the bristles and kind of push them right down in the rails to break loose of some of that caulking. All right, now we're going to turn this over. You're going to see quite a little mess here between the rails. Look at that. Okay, so now this is the second pass with the brass brush going down through the rail tops. Again, breaking loose whatever's there that we can get rid of. All right, give it a couple little taps here, flip it back over, and we see what we got left to attack. That's been stubborn. We'll go back and forth here on some of these tough ones. Okay. Here's an area here that had a lot of heavy caulking on it, but the rail backs are clean. So even though we got some caulking between the ties, it won't affect laying it down. Okay, we'll flip it over again, give it a final clean down through. We'll wipe it with an old towel. Okay, and there you have it, folks. That's fairly clean for reuse. Alrighty, so again, I thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time.